Nathan and Brucie. Give them a hand.
Yeah.
So the first game that we're going to play is a game called Freeze. And we'll step out of this one. We'll just call it, since there's so many of these folks in here. So we just need 2 people to start, and then everybody else will stand off here to the side over by you guys. So Mary Beth on over there, you guys, excellent. And so Bruce and Jason, you're going to start the scene. And Mary, you're going to be the first one to enter on the freeze. What's going to happen for this game is they're going to be conducting a scene based off a suggestion I get from you in a second. And then at some point, I'm going to yell freeze. Whoever is next in line is going to come in, tag one of these guys out, start something completely different. But what's going to happen is whatever position they're frozen in, the person that comes in is going to have to take that position and start the new scene in that new position. All right, got it? Everybody? I'm seeing some nodding heads from the people that know the game. And we need a suggestion though. How about let's see. How about something that make a horrible wedding gift? Don't give this. This would be silly. A horse. A horse. Of course. A horse, of course. All right, horse is your suggestion. With that, boxers, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go.
Peter, when you get on the horse, I want you to ride down all the way to the Bronx Zoo, pick up a monkey, and come back.
Once I get the monkey on the horse,
Yeah.
I'm coming back here.
You're coming back right here.
But the monkey doesn't have arms.
That's the whole point.
Freeze.
Yep. I think we're gonna need to get a bigger tool for sure.
I think so too. I got one.
You do?
I do.
I wanna see. Oh, that's the biggest shovel I've ever seen.
It'll take 2 of us to operate it.
Okay. No one's gonna know. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Right.
Freeze.
Wonder if we can get him up in one jerk.
Okay, I got his arm.
Okay.
I think it broke off
I'm gonna
though.
get the leg. Who buried him to begin with?
I don't know.
You got him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still. Oh wait, a leg on.
All right, Mom, and this is how you twerk.
These bear traps really hurt.
Oh my God, Billy, I'm so sorry that I brought you out here in this nature hike. I really thought it was gonna be romantic.
Can you at least drive me to a hospital?
I really want to, but that trap is connected to a tree, and I don't have any bolt cutters or anything, so.
I'll be good for the night if you want to just go get help. I can bunker down. I'm sure nothing will get me.
I
I can defend myself.
really want to go get help, but it's just like, the car isn't gonna start.
Freeze.
And this is the way that we get it going, baby. We gotta go 1 and 2. 1 and 2. This is the aerobics of your lifetime.
I was much more comfortable with this idea when you told me we were just going for a night out. I didn't see that this was going to happen.
Oh, well, look, I've lost 12 ounces.
Freeze.
All right, Pablo, so we're making pizza. So take the dough, we're gonna roll it out. It's good, nice and easy.
Yeah.
A little flour on there.
Yeah, I like the flour. I like to roll it.
Very good.
Yes, it's very very soothing.
It can be. So we got our dough.
Yes.
Ingredients.
Ah, cheese,
You decide ingredients.
cheese,
Pickles.
and pickles.
Freeze.
I can't hold on to these reins for much longer. Can you give me a hand here?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little awkward, but I can try and
Freeze. Take your pick, Bruce.
Well, man, here we are again.
I don't know, I wasn't comfortable last time, and I'm not comfortable. So, I'm gonna give them to you. Here you go.
Freeze.
You got it, Timmy. You got it.
I got it.
I got it. You're almost balanced.
I got
Let me get my picture. I'm so
Okay.
proud. I'm so proud of you.
I dropped it.
Freeze.
So I've got most of the stuff we need for the party. What else do we need to remember? This is like back at that graveyard. Because there's a kind of a celebration for what we did last week.
I know it's gonna be really posh affair too,
I
right?
think black streamers would really be appropriate, don't you?
Really?
Black and purple lights. You know, that'd make the setting really nice.
Do you think we could get on TV? Like famous?
Freeze.
So this grapefruit is the best grapefruit yet, and I believe that your grapefruits are not as good as mine.
You know, I'm partial to the red grapefruit. This looks a little pinkish to me.
Listen, Martha, your store has been selling grapefruits against mine for many years, and I outsell you every year.
Let me tell you something, darling. It is not about the size. I know you think.
So now you see we have a rare African pigeon. You can only find these in certain places, and we have brought it specially for all of you. If you want to pet it, go ahead. Just two fingers. Be very careful. It's very jumpy.
Freeze.
And choir, now we begin our first lesson.
Freeze.
I'm sorry, Miss Robinson. I lied about the turtle.
And that's time. Alright, so that was the game of Freeze. The next game we're going to play is a game called Playwright. This is for Jason, Nathan, Mary, and Hannah. Alright, give these four a hand. Alright, so Mary and Hannah, you're going to start the scene. Alright, and so this is a scene game. What's going to happen during the scene game is I'm going to stand off to the side. These guys are essentially, we're going to pretend that I'm writing a play, but they're acting it out as I'm writing it. And every now and then I get stuck for an idea, and I'm going to come to you guys for an idea, and then you just, tell me whatever comes to mind, and then that becomes part of the play. So let's get the one suggestion though to start with for them to initiate their scene. So how about a job, any occupation whatsoever?
Rough Rider.
Rough Rider. Rough Rider. Doesn't matter. I don't know exactly either. All right. So ladies, you'll start the scene, and then Nathan and Jason just kind of be off onto the side because you'll enter in and come in as you see fit or as I see fit because I'm kind of playwriting here. All right, so Rough Rider is your suggestion. Guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Ready? Excellent. Let's go.
Riding horses is the toughest job you'll ever have.
Oh, I know. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I don't know if I can take it anymore. Don't tell the boss, though.
Listen, Fred. I've been worried about your job performance lately. It seems like you haven't been grooming the horses as nicely as you used to.
Freeze. Oh, on that criticism, Mary's character is going to have an unusual emotional response. That's not anger. What is it?
Elated.
Elated. She's going to be very, very happy. Let's watch.
so excited. This horse lotion I've been putting on myself that I've been stealing from the boss makes me look 10 years younger.
You know, you are looking really great. Seems like that midlife crisis stuff's really working out for you.
And I'm so elated. I think I can keep this job a lot longer. Ride it rough.
I'm glad that I'm really glad that lotion is doing the magic because, you know, I really like working with you and I wouldn't want you to leave, right?
Thanks, Bruce. It's great.
Freeze! Actually, it doesn't work out, and she loses her Rough Rider position. But that's okay, because they're going to jump to a next scene where she has her next job. And what is that now, the job?
Noodle maker.
Mechanic. All right, thanks. Let's watch. So we're going to jump to that next scene where she's a mechanic.
Oh man, my lotion wore off. Maybe I could try some of this grease here.
Listen, Fred, this lotion thing you got going on, I'm just wondering if maybe there's something that's more than skin deep that you could look for in your next career.
Well, what's that? Are you smoking something?
This is coffee.
Freeze! All this chit chat is gonna. There's a customer that's been waiting for their car for a while, but this customer is somebody famous. Who is that?
Ryan Reynolds.
Really? Barack Obama. Your choice. Ryan Reynolds, Barack Obama, or
Fred Flintstone.
Or Fred Flintstone. Those are your three choices. Anyone, either one of you, make a choice and come on in.
Well, I see that you have royally messed up my car. Why are you covered in grease?
It's the greatest thing, man. It makes you look 10 years younger.
So like before I started being president.
Great. Barack Obama doesn't go anywhere without his entourage now, right? He's got Secret Service, but this is actually a Secret Service that's an actual animal.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
An actual animal like Scooby-Doo.
An actual animal, but this one talks. Excellent.
Well, hello, Mr. President.
And that's give him a hand. All right. So everybody else that wasn't in that one, come on out for this one. If I counted right, there'll be 4 of you. All right. So it's Mary Beth and Bill and Brucie and Bruce. All right. So these guys are going to play a game called Four Corners. So they're going to form a little box. And then what happens is we're going to do 4 different scenes.
I'm trying to get in the back.
It's all right. You're all going to there you go. Excellent. All right. So they're lined up in 4-square position, not to play 4-square, but to play the game of 4 corners. So when Mary Beth and Bill are up in front, they're going to be doing a scene. And then when I rotate the combos up, whatever pair is in front, we'll do a scene on a different suggestion. So for when these guys are up in front, they're going to be doing a scene based off a suggestion. How about something that's got at least a couple colors in it or on it? A rainbow. Yes, excellent. I was thinking of being good. All right, so rotate right. So your suggestion is rainbow. And for these two, their suggestion is something that's worth photographing.
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon, excellent. Rotate right. All right, and then for these two, how about something dangerous?
Rodeo.
Knife fighting.
Knife. We'll just take knife. We'll just take knife. That way you guys don't kill each other. All right, knife. All right, rotate right. And then finally, when these two are up in front, we're gonna have how about a big event in your life? Like a birthday. Well, I guess birthdays.
Divorce.
Divorce. Divorce. I heard marriage too, but divorce beat it to it. Weird order, but okay. But divorce is your suggestion. All right. So with that, we're gonna just review for them. So when you guys are up in front, we're gonna do a scene based off of divorce. Rotate right. You guys, your scene suggestion was
Rainbow.
rainbow. Excellent. Good. Rotate right. Your scene suggestion was Grand Canyon. I remember that one. Rotate right. You guys had the scene suggestion of Knife. And excellent. Well, since you guys are up in front, we'll start with you guys. We'll start with the knife scene. Boxers, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Hand me that knife.
Sorry. This way.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, boy. Doing the sous chef again. I love chopping garlic. It smells so good.
Is that what this is?
That's what mine is. I don't know what you're chopping.
I'm kind of wondering myself.
Oh.
Does garlic turn red like that?
No. I think that's your finger.
My finger.
Rotate right.
You gonna sign the papers or not? That's the bottom line.
You know I haven't signed the papers because you're so bitchy about it.
Oh my God, we're going back with this again.
Well, you know what? It always goes back to what the problem is. Bitchy.
Bitchy now. Not yours truly.
Could it be that I've had something to do with it?
Yes, and I think it's all that alcohol you've been drinking. Yeah, I know where you hide it. I know all your secrets. Just sign the papers. Get it done.
Later. Can't sign them now.
Why not?
I need a drink.
Rotate right.
Mom, at school we read a story about rainbows.
Well, what was the story about, honey? Did you like it?
Well, part of it. So, apparently if you go to the end of a rainbow, there's a little short person. And they keep gold. And
What do they call that little short person? Your school.
Tommy? I think his name was Tommy.
Tommy.
There's a Tommy at the end. So we gotta, the rainbow's gonna disappear.
Rotate right.
Paula, don't get too near the edge.
That's a big hole, right? It is. It's like the land just stops right there.
It mostly does, except you see that way down there? Not too far now, not too close. Yeah, that's the last kid who got too close.
Rotate right.
And I'll sell you this whole set of cutlery for 3 easy installments of $12.99.
Really?
That's $1,299.
That's a chef knife?
There's a chef's knife. You have the trimmer. You have the paring knife. All the perfect set.
Throwing knives.
Oh, the throwing knives. You like
the throwing knives?
You like the throwing knives.
I want
These
the
are the
throwing
ones.
knives.
Yes, for you.
Great.
Now you write me a check.
I write you
Big
a
check.
Yeah, just a minute.
Rotate right.
So how's the divorce going, Mary?
You know, not as well as I thought.
Yeah.
Not as well as I thought. You know, I signed the papers and everything, but, you know, I kind of miss all the fighting.
Yeah.
Rotate right.
This here, I don't see the Tommy or the gold.
Honey, sit there. I'm going to have to tell you a story about teachers and school. And fairy tales and no, because I can see you probably need to go to the bathroom right now.
Rotate right.
Let's get on the burro. We can go down. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So, why didn't we should have gotten 2?
All right, the next game we're going to try with all of them, so stay on up here, everybody. And Nathan, you're going to be our host here. So we're going to play a game called Dr. Know-It-All, and what's going to happen is Nathan, as the host, is going to be able to field questions from you guys. And what we're looking for is any question, I guess I'm stealing your thunder by telling them this, but like any question in the world that like you always wanted to know something about, like, you know, maybe you were wondering why the sky is blue or what the meaning of life is, but don't use those questions because I just fed them to you. But any question at all, Dr. Know-It-All will know the answer to. And so I guess with that, Nathan and guys, take it away.
All right, welcome to the Knowledge Ball. I am the professor, and we have a special guest for you tonight. This is Dr. Know-It-All. And Dr. Know-It-All is ready to answer your questions. Yes, that's right. Yes, so, all right. What's something that you've been wondering about you've never had a question for? Go on.
How do you get to the stairway to heaven?
All right, Dr. Know-It-All, how do you get to the stairway to heaven?
How?
Turn left. Right?
To
The stairway.
Of heaven.
Is
Where?
you.
Find.
He.
Answer. For.
everything.
You.
Wanted.
Two.
Fine.
Well, there you have it. All right, anything else? What have you got?
How do you listen to stuff?
Dr. Know-It-All, how do you listen to stuff?
How?
Do.
Listen.
Ing.
Who?
Stuff. Is.
So.
Hard.
When.
People.
Have.
Headphones. Off.
And.
They.
Stuff.
There.
Fingers.
Into. There.
Ear.
Voice.
Period.
It got there.
What should we do after this?
Dr. Know-It-All, what should they do after this?
What?
They.
Should.
Do.
After.
This. Wonderful.
Evening.
Is.
Play.
More.
Music.
And. Definitely.
Not.
Rent.
A.
Horror. Horror. Horror.
Video.
Because. Netflix.
Is.
A.
Horrible.
Outlet.
Period.
It's just solid length advice.
How they build the pyramids?
What was that?
How they build the pyramids?
Dr. Know-It-All, how did they build the pyramids?
They.
Took.
A lot.
Of.
Lots.
And. Took.
Some.
Big.
Shovels.
And.
Put.
Them. Around.
There.
People.
To.
Work.
On.
Their. Own.
Pyramid.
How big is a hole?
What was that?
How big is a hole?
How big is a hole, Dr. Know-It-All?
A hole.
Can.
B.
Extremely.
Big.
Or. Very.
Small.
On.
What?
Size.
You. See.
The.
Hole.
Period.
Alright, go ahead and stay up here. We're going to call the Rankin and Dave back up. Did you guys have fun tonight? Yeah. Excellent. We're going to end tonight's show with a game called 185. For the game of 185, what's going to happen is we're all going to tell jokes that go to a standard joke format. And so I'm going to say it to you guys so the newer people can remember one more time. But we're gonna get a blank from you guys, and then they fit the blank into this joke format. Like 185 blanks go into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve blanks in this here bar." And then the 185 blanks are gonna respond with a punchline. So we're gonna come up with the jokes right here on the spot, making it up based on the blanks that you guys yell out. So when we do the punchline, you guys laugh. Deal.
Good job.
All right. All right. So they understand their part, hopefully. We understand our part as well. But like an example of this, would be like 185 penguins going to a bar. Doctor says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve penguins in this here bar." And the 185 penguins reply, "Waddle we do." Waddle.
A joke.
I'll make you pay, bananas, the whole bunch, right? That's how bad we're gonna get this thing. It's full circle. Doors are locked anyway, can't get out. Okay, so let's get our first blank.
Computer.
Tacos.
Computers, I heard first. 185 computers. So we'll start with 185 computers. All right, guys?
185 computers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve computers." And the 185 computers say, "Well, that bites."
185 computers go into a bar. Bartender says, "Nah, you can't have any drinks here." He goes, "Wait, where am I? I've lost my memory."
185 computers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve computers here." The computer says, "But I thought you just updated your Windows."
185 computers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve computers here." And the 185 computers say, "That's okay, you can take our keys."
So 185 computers walk into this bar and the bartender says, "I can't serve you computers. You didn't make an appointment. Can't you see this is the Genius Bar?"
185 computers going to a bar. Bar says, "We don't just serve you computers in here." And the computer said, "Go to Dell." All right, I heard taco, right?
I believe
Yes,
so,
I heard
yeah.
taco. All right, so confirmed, so I'm not making it up. All right, taco. So we're going to forget the computer stuff. We're on to taco. 185 tacos going to a bar.
185 tacos go into a bar, and the bartender's like, "We don't serve tacos here." And the tacos are like, "Hey, we don't have any beef with you."
185 tacos walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve tacos here." And the 185 tacos say, "That's tortilla, okay."
185 tacos go to a bar. Bar says, "We not gonna serve you tacos here." And the tacos say, "Go to Shell." Same joke. Same joke.
So 185 tacos walk into this bar and they're bored already, and so they turn to leave. And it's weird, there's a whole bunch of teachers in the back of this bar, and the teachers are like, "Hey, the Taco Bell does not dismiss you, I dismiss you."
How about something that fits in a shoebox but not shoes?
Frogs.
All right, we'll take frogs. 185 frogs.
185 frogs walk into a bar, and the bartender's like, "We don't serve frogs here." And the frogs are like, "Man, we knew this night wasn't gonna have legs."
185 frogs. It's not a hell joke. It's different this time. 185 frogs go to a bar. Bartender says, "Wee! Not gonna serve you frogs in here because last time you wrecked the place." And the frogs are like, "Hey, you can't accuse us of a crime we didn't commit."
So 185 frogs go to this bar to play a gig, but they counted on the bartender to have the right kind of amp for him, and the bartender says, "No, sorry, I don't have an amp for you." And the frogs are like, "What were you doing, amphibian?"
185 frogs walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, "We don't serve you here." And the frogs are like, "We're not gonna do it, we're towed."
185 frogs go to a bar. Bar says, "We're not gonna serve you frogs in here." And the frogs are like, "I guess we're going back to work. It's okay, we were swamped." Ooh, all right. Let's see. How about something you'd look up on Wikipedia, because it's worth knowing that much about it.
Clouds.
I like the suggestion for us normally, but what was that? What did you
Clouds?
Clouds. Okay, 185 clouds.
So 185 clouds go into this bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, I can't serve you clouds in here." And the clouds are like, "Are you serious?"
185 clouds walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, "We don't serve clouds here." And the clouds are like, "Why do you have to rain on our parade?"
So 185 clouds go into this bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, I can't serve you clouds in here." And they're like, "That's okay, we were just going to vape."
All right, anything at all? Donkey, 185 donkeys.
185 donkeys walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve donkeys here." And the 185 donkeys say, "We won't make asses out of ourselves."
185 donkeys walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve donkeys here." Donkeys say, "Oh, we're just trying to pin some tail."
185 donkeys walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, "We don't serve donkeys here." And the donkeys are like, "Your attitude really does not behoove you."
185 donkeys walk into a bar. The bartender said, "Oh no, you're not back again, donkey." Can't stay away from you, Shrek. Donkey.
How about an article of clothing?
Bow ties.
Any tie, ties. 185 ties.
185 ties walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve ties here." And the 185 ties say, "Why not?"
So 185 ties walk into this bar, and the bartender says, "Okay, only half of you can come in. You lose, sir. You win, sir."
And that's time. Guys, thank you for being such an awesome audience. Let's hear it for your funny people.